Welcome everyone to episode 2. Today I'm going to talk about anxiety disorder, from how it starts, how to get better, and how to live with it. First, let's define what anxiety disorder is. Anxiety disorder is a mental health condition that is characterized by excessive fear, worry, nervousness that interfere with our daily lives. It can manifest in various forms, including generalized anxiety disorder, panic disorder, social anxiety disorder, and specific phobias. Most people experience anxiety in some form or another, but when it becomes a disorder, it can have a huge impact on a person's life. I'm here to talk about it and to hopefully provide some insight and advice on how to deal with it. There's no specific cause of an anxiety disorder, but it can develop from a combination of factors, including genetics, environmental factors, and brain chemistry. Traumatic life events such as a breakup, job loss, or the death of a loved one can also trigger anxiety disorder. It's important to note that anxiety disorder is not a sign of weakness and it's not something to be ashamed of. It's a real condition and can affect people of all ages, genders, and background. Living with anxiety disorder can be challenging, but it's possible to manage it and live a fulfilling life. Here are 4 tips for living with anxiety disorder. Tip 1. Create a support network. Reach out to family and friends and attend support groups. Connect with others who understand what you're going through that you can relate with. It could be anything from you've talking about your feelings or engage in activities that bring you joy. Tip 2. Practice self-care. Take care of yourself physically and emotionally. Eat a healthy diet, but that doesn't mean, you need to eat healthy for 7 days. Eat good for 5 days and have 1 or 2 days a week where, you can eat what you like, but make sure 4 to 5 days you eat really good. Get enough sleep. Sleep's really important. While you're eating throughout the day, while you're sleeping, your body's recovering with that nutrient. And engage in activities that bring you joy. Tip 3. Set realistic goals. Break down larger goals into smaller, manageable steps to reduce your anxiety and avoid feeling overwhelmed. Example, let's say your goal is, to lose fat and be slim, and your aim is I want to lose, let's say, 5 stones in a matter of a year, of 6 months, or whatever. Don't look at how far you have to go. Take one step at a time. Just do things today that your future self will thank you for. So just have little goals. So for the week, like let's say today's the end of the week, have goals for the next week, saying that you want to eat good for 5 days, you want to go to gym, let's say twice a week, and go for a walk twice a week. These kind of little goals, write them down. So, when you look back at them, you feel better about yourself. And tip 4, practice mindfulness. Pay attention to the present moment and focus on what you can control to reduce anxiety. Be in the moment makes a massive difference, because when you're anxious, you're always in the future overthinking things. I know it's hard, but practice will make you perfect. And once you're on the path to recovery, it's important to be aware of how to live with anxiety disorder. It's important to practice self-care and to be aware of your triggers. It's also important to stay connected to your community with your friends and family, whether that's online or in person. There are many support groups, organizations that can help provide resources and support. Finally, it's important to remember that recovery is possible. Anxiety disorder doesn't have to be a life sentence. With the right treatment and lifestyle changes, you can take control of your life and live the life you want. Thank you for listening to this episode. I hope it has provided some insight into anxiety disorder, and I wish everyone the best in their recovery journey. Remember, you're not alone in this. There's help out there and you can get better. Take care, and until next time.